Yo, what is up, guys? It's your girl Sante, and I'm here with
Indiana.
So today our video is gonna be us telling you reasons why we think shooting your shot as a girl is a bad idea.
It's a no, sweeties.
Yeah. So I know some of you might not agree, but let us cook, okay? Let us give you the reasons why, and if you are opposed to those reasons, tell us why. By the comments. So okay.
So it's basically a girl talk.
Yeah, it's basically a girl talk. This one is a girl talk as well, and we're saving you
From a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of embarrassments, a lot of rejections, low self-esteem issues.
We can go on.
You know, yeah. So yeah,
let's get into
it. Number one, gents talk, guys.
And they talk about everything.
They talk. A gent will act like he can get easily pulled in front of you. He'll act like he's impressed with what you're doing and your confidence and all of that. But behind your back, a gent will go to his friends or other dudes and be like, yo, this chick, she wants me.
She want me.
And guess what, dog? She's not even my type. In that nanny.
And then they'll be like, but I'm gonna go for her to get what I want.
Not
that deep. They always say it's not that deep.
It's
just
not
gonna
that
get
deep.
there and get what I want and leave her. Because remember, you wanted him first.
And you're always gonna look like that chick that that pulled the guy, which is not a good look at times, because being promiscuous isn't a good look, especially to a girl. I don't know why, but for some reason you look like you are a hoe if you do those kind of things. Because niggas do gossip, they do be gossiping, and they
make group chats.
Guys, if you overhear gents talking, you become so disgusted, because niggas are able to bring you down and make you look like you are of a low value.
Yeah.
So ichere yakho le?
Le?
Yeah, ichere yakho le na.
Mina bafetha kimi
Ichere yakho na.
Uyocela amanamba mina.
Ibaba ichere yakho na. Phendula umbuzo.
Beyangilandelela.
Endoda umuntu wakho na. Simple.
Phendula. Hayi.
You're not high value.
And the worst part is when you guys break up. That's when you see how guys are.
Yeah.
Especially when you are the one that initiated the dates to begin with.
They'll always remind you, good to check. You're the one that wanted me first. So why should I suffer?
It makes you seem desperate. Let's be for real. Okay, yeah, it does make you seem desperate, but at times there's certain dudes that like type things, but it's not everyone. It's not for everyone. Some guys is gonna make you look desperate, and that's when they end up saying, you know what, they date you for pity. So basically you're just there to okay, I'm single, she's single, we might as well just do a little something because she wants me, Yeah. So at the end of the day, they're not putting their feelings into it, they're just trying to please you for that particular time until they actually find the ones they want. Because that's how it be. If they don't chase you, let them be. Find people that chase you.
Yeah.
Let them come to you, not go to them. Don't search, don't run for love. Love should run for you. That's just it.
That's true. I know there's a gent that's been trying to go on a date with you and you've been ignoring him, Just try to go out with him and check him out. Dating is not all about looks. If it is about looks, yeah.
You'd rather go with
I know you feel like you deserve better, but sometimes you might just be aiming for the worst nigga ever, So just try to be open-minded, because I know there's niggas in your DM. Answer those DMs. Stop ignoring them.
Do it. Just do it.
Honestly.
Yes.
There's literally potential boyfriends Guma
DMs,
Very potential people.
Even the guys you friend zoned.
Yo. Yo.
I'm not saying date your guy best friends, ne? But there are niggas who've been trying to get
And
you.
deep down,
and
you
when
also
you're like,
know that
I like you as a friend, you know? Don't be like that. Don't do that, you know? Just try, you know? Try and give a nice guy a chance.
But
Try
don't
to
tell
do
other
that.
guy. Don't do it.
Yes.
It's a no, my sister.
Don't. Another point is you will look like you have to ask out that guy in order to pull a nigga. You always look like you have to ask out a nigga in order to get his attention. It would seem as if this is not the first time you're doing it.
Like you're used
And
to it type of
it's
thing.
gonna be a turn off to a guy because he's gonna be like, wait, how is she good at this? Even if your game is good, ne, he's gonna be like, ufundela lento. Maybe that person has done it before, so I'm good, I'm fine, you know. And what if, ne, okay, there's a certain period where you like this certain guy, ne, and you stop crushing on him, and then you crush on another guy at the same school. Like it's now two guys you've asked out and they've both rejected you. My sister, it's gonna.
Does that look good on you?
It doesn't look good on you. So it's gonna make you look desperate, as she said.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna look like you always have to do something in order to get a nigga's attention. You know, just be in your own lane, and you know, people who want you in your life, they will come to you. I know some people are already coming to you, so you don't even need to do much. Just pay attention to the ones that are coming to you. You know, yeah.
Another point, when it ends, when it ends, they make sure they remind you of who started the relationship to begin with.
You like me first. You asked me out, remember?
Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time at my school,
Yeah.
a girl was told right in front of like a whole bunch of students that she is the one that initiated the relationship to begin with. So the guy was like, you are the one that wanted the relationship.
Yeah.
Now I've seen someone I have a potential with. I believe we can do something out. So you and I are good as done. Because you wanted me first. Now I want someone else. I was just helping you out. Imagine. In front of people, guys.
Yeah.
Like in front of people.
No mess. And this person called you a girlfriend.
Didn't even
Yeah.
care about your feelings at that point.
Yeah.
Imagine there was a whole lot of bunch of students there, like
Yeah.
a bunch of kids. And everyone was like, yo.
The fact that she still remembers this.
That was the day I actually saw good. I would never accept for else.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's it too.
Yeah, that was humiliation to the core.
Hey.
Yo.
And like, how did the girl react?
I mean, you know when you're like a popular girl at school to get such
Popular?
Yeah, when you get like such comments about you in front of the whole class, like the whole school. So eventually people never respected her. And Vele, she was shattered that day. She literally cried. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I would cry too. What the hell?
And I'm sure she did really like the guy. Hence, she like went all the way.
So
Oh.
you see wonders.
Yeah.
People, boys will travel. You check how they play soccer. Don't play with that gender, guys.
They'll hurt you.
I don't hear that.
But I'll hurt that.
But I heard that. They will hurt you.
Jaylee. Another point is making excuses for your crush will not help, but will only embarrass you. I also have a story. Yes. There was a point in my life where I was crushing on this guy. I was crushing.
She was saying about marriage
Yo,
type thing.
forever, yeah. At that point. Nah, and I was busy like making excuses for him because he like gave me those looks, you know, he would like check me out, and I thought he felt the same, but he was just shy because at the time he didn't talk. He was just this
It was
quiet
just like
guy.
a new situation.
New
type
situation, and I'm like, yo guys, like I'm hooked. Like this guy looked good. like he was on point, and I'm like, Yazin, we're meant for each other. And I kept telling my friend, should I shoot my shot? And my friend is like, yeah, nah, okay. This friend of mine, she's like, go ask for his IG handle,
No,
talk
but
to
like,
him.
but like, guys, in my defense, the guy was giving Emma signs. Cause this other time, we were like chilling. I don't remember what class it was. We were chilling, and then someone said your name, and then he smiled. You remember that day?
you know,
But
He was,
giving
like,
signs, he
even
was
when-
giving Guti, as in, I'll date this girl. That's every time we speak about this one. And then, okay, tell me why every time we were like sitting down in every class, he was always like maybe a few chairs ahead or like behind. Or like at times it was like, you know, like in IT where it's like the division of like computers. He was always at the back or like in front of us.
Is it?
Yeah, have you ever noticed that?
It's getting weird.
It was always that type of situation. So that's why I was like, hi. Every time in class, he wants to be closer to you. He's always smiling when someone says your name. That means really. It was giving.
So back to the story. So I'm like, okay, this guy is shy. Let me just shoot my shot. Yeah, one. Or maybe Nkume and I just start something. No, I didn't. Guess what happened, ne? I was like having a conversation with someone, and then someone, I think so this person mentioned his name, ne? And he's like, okay, let's call him Gary.
Yeah.
And this person that's having a conversation with me, he's like, yo, Gary wants us out Luyanda from our class. And I know Luyanda, ne? And I'm like, wait a minute, which Gary are you talking about? Because I'm sure we're not talking about the same Gary. And then he like described him, yo, tall, dark, handsome, yabo, you know. Not that I'm saying my crush looked like that. I'm just giving an example. And then he's like, yo, and he described Gary, guys. My Gary, the Gary.
Hayibo. Uyena.
Uya futhi.
Wema, uyena.
So, 4.
The Gary that was supposed to have kids with me. Forever, yeah, my forever. And I'm like, what? And I was so heartbroken, but I was just forced to pull a fake laugh, because in the situation, that person expected me to like laugh, you know, because we were talking about something. We're just having a genuine conversation. I'm like, man, Gary.
But you know what I like?
He can
about
ask
the
out a
ending,
chick.
about
He can
the whole
talk.
story.
What?
I like the fact that he made you like him, and then went to share someone else, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's someone else rejected him. I mean, it's a
dude.
win. I don't care.
Okay, the fact that he couldn't pull that chick, I feel like it's that thing that turned me off.
Yeah, true.
Because you couldn't pull. Yes, let me not say.
You
it.
couldn't pull the chick that you wanted.
You couldn't pull that chick. So I was like, I didn't like him after that. For
That
some
means
reason.
you average.
Like that means I was just.
I thought you were. Yeah.
Maybe I was just in this
Delusional, Baba.
imaginationship with him because I liked him, you know, the halo effect. But from that day, I don't know why I stopped liking
You just
him.
went like.
And thank God I didn't do anything. Because till this day, whenever he sees me, he still gives me that look. And I'm no longer entertaining it because he hasn't done anything. You know, he just, I don't know, maybe he has
And honestly, I
wandering
feel like-
eyes.
I
don't
feel
know.
like you being you, even if you were to do something that it would just be like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You know, because I have a life and I meet new people.
Yeah, and you're toxic.
No!
Unexpected like a mixtape, catch you at your crib. If you're reading this, is too late.
Oh, on to the next point, please.
It is attractive to some, like I said previously. But you are never gonna be valued. Literally, you're never
Yeah.
gonna be valued.
Yeah.
Because you'll always be seen as that girl that just like goes after guys. Even if it was like a once-off situation, like maybe it was your first time, you were just like, you know what? I might as well just try it once. But the fact that you actually tried it, it's gonna seem like to the guy, like no, you've been doing this your whole life. Even the fact that you're able to pull him, it's gonna seem like she said, it's gonna seem like, no, you've been doing it this whole time. Gani, it was just your first try, guys. You're never gonna be valued. You know how like us girls like to be chased. We like to be. Who's gonna chase you if you chase the guy?
Yeah.
Like when are you basically you're making the guy the princess?
Yeah.
So when you are the king, that means when you must chase him all the time.
Yeah.
We should give men like the what you call
A chance or space to be dominant, so that they
Period.
become able to be dominant in the relationship. Because if you take up his role, what role is he gonna get? He's gonna end up taking your role. He's gonna end up, not putting in that much
because
effort.
if you're telling him, that means whenever he decides to ghost you, he can ghost you. That means when you must chase the ghost.
And you're worried
Ari.
now.
Yeah,
What did I do?
You're depressed.
What is
So
wrong?
what's going on? But imagine if he shell at you. Do you think you're gonna be ghosted? Do you think you're gonna be chasing him?
Yeah.
No, sweetheart, he was gonna be the one chasing you.
Speaking
Love
of
the chase, guys. Love the chase.
Yeah. Speaking of being valued, let me add on to that. It's gonna be hard for you to gain respect from him and to set boundaries within the relationship because you're gonna be scared of losing him. You're gonna be scared to see, okay, once I set this boundary, he's gonna be pissed and be like, you know what, young Tina, this girl, because I don't even like her that much. Why is she setting boundaries now? What does she think this is?
Like basically in those terms of like shellating a guy situation, you don't have an option and an opinion in that relationship.
You don't.
Because you shell at the person, so whatever the person says has to go. Because when you're at the point of good, no, I want to keep this person. That's why I shell at the person.
Yeah.
Now he's at the point go say, we're doing whatever I feel like we should be doing.
You get me?
So your opinion really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You wanna go on a date, he doesn't feel like it. That's just that, and you need to understand because he doesn't feel like it.
He doesn't. And you're not gonna get the princess treatment, hey?
Forgetting that part, it's princess.
You're not. Okay, you might be seen in public with him, which is what you want so very much. You want that.
But do you think you're gonna get the flowers? Do you think he's gonna hold your hands? Do you think he's gonna do whatever Bruno must say?
And do you think he's gonna respect you behind your back, Nje?
Because you're always gonna be that girl,
You're always gonna be.
not his girlfriend. You're gonna be that girl. Yeah, that Shella's boys. That's just how it is.
Another point is most of the time your crush is not who you imagine him to be. Have you ever noticed how how you immediately lose feelings for a crush once you start talking to him or once he starts entertaining you? You're like, "Ay man, you're not even this person."
Yourself. You really question yourself, like, really, what was going on with
What
me?
is going on? Like, you lose feelings for the guy. Because even if the guy is sincere, that's just how he is, and he's not being rude, you're just going to be disappointed either way because you imagined him to be this special human who doesn't
This
do any
unique
mistakes.
what, yeah.
It's going to turn you off because you imagine him as this tsitsi, this
unique
man
type of thing.
this you think he's built different, he's perfect forever.
That's one word. One word can change all of that perspective you had.
You're just gonna realize that he's human and you're gonna be like, I'm fine, which is weird because you just it was just a setup on your brain because you imagined things to turn out like differently.
At times we need to stop being delusional, guys, honestly.
Yeah. Stop being in those imaginationships. Before ulala, please. And rather avail yourself to your crush than just going and asking him out. Just avail yourself and prove yourself wrong. Deep down, you think he's perfect. You think he's this nice person. Prove yourself wrong. Go to him. Try and talk to him about anything. Like, try and have, like...
Could be random talks, guys, like music.
Random things.
Or
Prove yourself wrong. Uzobon. Trust me. You realize, actually, he just...
Never mind, sir. Like...
Never mind. He's just fine. There's people I know that are much better, actually.
Or another point. Your self-esteem degrades when you shell at a guy. When you ask a guy out, your self-esteem just goes like, hear me out. 1, besides not being valued and everything, ne, you're gonna get a rejection. It's not like a rejection chances are 80 to 90% when you're sharing a guy. Let's be honest, because most men don't even like the fact that some girls actually buy them flowers, or like, how can I put it? Like, they give them the king vibe, right?
Most men are not A$AP Rocky.
They not.
Yeah.
They not. So basically, when you like sharing them, well, it's gonna give them you're already making them uncomfortable. So already automatically that's a no for them. Like, so rejection is like 80 to 90%, and I stand on that. I don't care what anyone says. So when you get rejected, you're gonna get your self-esteem low. Because another thing, like we said on the previous point, boys talk, right? There might be someone in his friend group that actually has a crush on you, right? That actually has a crush on you.
Yeah.
But because when you share at his friend and everything, he's not gonna have a crush on you anymore. He's gonna be like, oh.
And that
you
nigga
not
was
wanna-
planning on treating you right. That nigga was right for you.
Now he's gonna be like, she's not the girl I thought she was,
Yeah.
hey? So I might as well find someone new.
Yeah.
Because when we say boys talk, guys, you would cry about the things they say about you or us.
Behind your back.
So now imagine the crush not wanting you, ne? Okay, maybe there's also a guy that you wanted in that friend group. Now the guy also knows, you're this type of a person that us type of thing. Even if you had maybe a 2% chance with that guy, now it's like zero, baba. It's like gone. Because everyone is gonna be like, this one us guys, ask guys out. So it's
Oh, fine.
giving a red flag.
And you know when you're chilling, ne? Some girlfriends chill with their boyfriend and the boyfriend's friends, the guy friends. When you're chilling, and if the group knows ukuthi you ask the guy out, do you think he's gonna be treating you right in front of them? He's gonna act like yazini lona unestefe. Do you know what there's guys who suddenly become sad when the girl joins the group, like when they're busy chilling with his friends, and then the girlfriend comes. Do you know there are guys who become pissed? They're like, yo, Lona, she's
Can I just get a
clingy.
break?
Can I just get a break? Lapho yena, he thinks he's doing the most, he's the coolest guy ever, and when you're slowly becoming invisible, mele ube nesithunzi.
The thing
As
is
a
about
chick.
what she's talking about, the group thing, ne? Guys only like it when they the ones that shell at you. Like, when you're like, I'm gonna bring my girlfriend to the group, whatever. That type of talk, but
You see her, she's a 10 out of
she's like,
10.
yeah, my girl
Yeah.
Mzala is like this, my girl is thick, my girl is this. They always be talking. Those are the type of girls they want when they know what they the ones that went for you. And then like maybe you gave them a hard time, but eventually they have you now. But like now imagine you being in the group and you are the one that shell at him. You're just making him feel
ususosibona manje.
you're suffocating the dude.
Yeah.
Give him a break.
Another point is that you're gonna lose him the same way you got him. Another 10 out of 10. A girl that has game. A girl that's more good looking than you. Let's be honest, guys. There's always someone who's more good looking than you. That girl could come to him and ask him out. Uzohlala lapho. Lapho you knew what he didn't want you. And who knows, you might not have been his type, at the time. And figgy type yakhe imshele. What are you gonna do? Niggas,
Because he will not even think twice to leave you.
Yeah,
Because
some
really he
niggas,
never even wanted you to begin with.
yeah, some niggas, like, even if a chick is like, she doesn't have a good personality, but she's a 10 when it comes to her looks, that a nigga might leave you. A nigga can leave you. Some niggas are crazy about looks, especially when they're on their early 20s, because that's when they make the dumbest decisions ever.
Sorry.
Hence, sometimes girls in their early 20s date guys who are much older.
I have like a thing, ne? Like a story type of thing. So like yesterday I was like going through YouTube, TikTok. So like this girl, like those things where they like DIY videos where they like do this for your boyfriend to stay, what. And someone in the comment section is like, you can do everything for a guy, ne? But if he wants to leave, he will leave. Which is true.
You can do anything.
It's sad, but it's true.
He will leave, but same for a girl.
Yeah.
It applies to anyone. Yeah, when the heart wants what it wants, and you can't decide for it. Hence, I say, avail yourself with crush yako and let him decide. Because sometimes we might be like, yo, my crush doesn't love me back. No, your crush hasn't noticed you. Let him notice you and let him decide. And you can tell when a gent likes you. Like, he makes it obvious. Gents are obvious, guys. He hasn't.
And this just reminded me of my crush. And it's been like that, guys. He's been my crush, and that's just that. The thing is, I see this guy like literally almost once or twice a week, but I've never said a word to that boy because yay.
And yini kwaba ngeke imsize because ngathola ukuthi the guy hasn't noticed you. Like, there's a lot of people when you're busy staring at him akakuboni, and I'm sure he's wearing headsets.
Yeah, Oksala, I will not shoot my shots. That's it.
Kwababa.
You can't be promoting something and then you're telling
No, Tina, we're promoting not asking them out, but talking to your crush, it's not a problem. Avail yourself so that akubone yabo akwazi.
I go there and like I try to like make a conversation there, and then the whole time I just start.
The whole time
I just start, and like the whole time I just can't say anything.
Maybe some people think that it's cute. That is cute, you know.
Go.
Mara, you'll be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Kabanga mina stuttering over a nigga could never be me. I'm sorry.
I'm a whole different breed, guys. I have anxiety.
I can't.
Well, another tip. It does make you...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, another tip. I feel like we've said this, but it makes you look easy to get. We didn't.
You said something similar, but
yeah.
you didn't say that.
Yeah, it makes you look easy to get. Because if you're asking a guy out, that means you can literally ask anyone out. And if someone does ask you out, really, you're like an easy target to get. It does give that type of picture on your name. So, and guys, can we please care about our reputation?
Reputation is important, guys. Because even now, I remember some people from my high school. Even when I meet them now, I'm like, this person used to be this kind of person, you know? And now like, they're like this. You know, even if in high school you were dirty and you smelled bad and you're a nigga and you now take good care of yourself and you come and ask me out, manje.
There's someone
I can't
remember you of that.
It's hard for me because I remember you as Uchoni onukayo ongagezi onukinsango, guys.
So it's the same thing as if you're shellering a guy. You will always have that reputation of what you sheller guys. That you sheller guys. Yeah. It will always be that. It will always be because no, that girl, Baba, that one doesn't play. Yeah. When it comes to guys, when she likes a guy, she gets like you'll always be.
And
that
even
girl.
if a nigga wants to sheller you, ne, he will be like, nah. People will think she shellered me, even if I do.
That.
Yeah. A nigga will be scared. You know? Yeah. Another point is that taking on a boyfriend role is very exhausting for a person, especially for a person who doesn't like you. You just don't you just don't agree with, okay, I'm your boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, okay, let's walk around holding hands. There's actually a lot of responsibilities he would have to take within the relationship, and if he is not as dedicated as you are, he won't take on those responsibilities. He'll be like, what you want me to do? And then you would have to always tell him, no, do this, do that. But if he's dedicated, when a nigga is dedicated, guys,
if he wants to, he will.
A nigga will do anything. He doesn't have to ask you what's good, and now he's no longer dominant within the relationship, and that's a turn off, and it's gonna weigh on you as a girlfriend. And when Alapo, you're doing the most as a girlfriend, and now you end up taking on his roles because he is very much exhausted to do that, because he would rather do it with someone else, you know. So pay attention to that. because when you're asking a person to be your boyfriend, you're not just saying, "But okay, claim what you like me." You're just saying, "But take on this boyfriend role for me, and I will take on this girlfriend role." And there's a lot of things that go on, within the relationship. It's not just samba sibambani izandla. It's not primary school things. It's no longer like that.
Wait, before I add on what she was saying, ne? Can you all please like,
Comment.
and turn your post notification on,
Yeah.
and drop some comments down below. What
If
you
you've reached
want
this far,
love
comment the red heart.
we love you, okay?
Yeah, we do love you. Like,
And please comment down below what we can do next. It could be girl talk, it could be pranks, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Just comment down below.
yeah.
Okay, what she was saying ne, about giving the guy what ne. Imagine dating someone ne, and then you are the girl, right?
Yeah.
And then like you want the person, you want to have like, a conversation to communicate and comprehend with this person, but this person is ghosting you. Or maybe they like come online like maybe once or twice, and then they go back offline, right? Without texting you.
Yeah.
Or at times they are online but they're not texting you. You in other ways, they're trying to tell you are not a priority,
You're not.
because when are you shell at them?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
They're not interested in getting to know you.
they're not interested in you at all.
Hey,
They're just doing it to like
Yeah.
try to ease you up, yeah, well, type of thing.
that's true.
So, and then like as since when you're in love, right, you're gonna keep texting the person, constantly texting this person, and the person might be online, grey ticking you, blue ticking you,
Yeah.
but you're still delusional because you like the person.
Hey. And
right?
Tologuti is talking to other girls.
Tologuti, that one has his main, Mzala, main. Pela when you shell at him, yeah, well, it's not the other way around. So guys, please think before you'll do sharing.
Please.
Shooting your shot can get you in a bank bucket, imagine.
Never shoot your shot, Mtase. Kwababa saves. Kwababa is a daily medicine. One day's dose of Kwababa. What's in that guy?
I've never heard of that.
You don't know that guy?
Baba could have saved him from a humbling experience like that one. For those that don't know what Kobaba is the fear of approaching women or shooting your shots. And always remember, a tablespoon of Kobaba a day can keep a humbling experience away. Brilliant.
Oh my gosh, I'll show you his video. But Kwababa saves. Do it, Mtase. But have Kwababa when it comes to asking them out. And if you keep giving them hints that you like them, you can give them hints, but if they end up like ignoring those hints and not like falling for you as much as you've fallen for them, then it's a
But
sign.
then at times, but then at times, you know how girls shoot their shot, ne? They'll look at you like
They'll look
this.
at you like, and then when you look at them, they look the other way.
You'll be like,
And we'll be asking the dumbest shit ever. What's the question? Don. Do you have a pen?
oh, are you breathing today?
They'll be asking the dumbest.
I love
dumbest-
our gender.
Hey, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's fine if a person doesn't like you back, guys. There will be someone out there who would be willing to love you and value you, respect you and give you everything you deserve. And you just have to be patient and wait for that person. And try not to build that nigga. This is not build a bit. So
Yeah,
just,
one thing I've learned about relationships, ne? If you build someone like from a ground up, that whole foundation, that whole house you are building,
it's
for someone else, my sister.
It's for
It's
their
for
future.
someone else.
Don't.
They're the one they want. Bona, the one they'll put your roofing on.
Yeah.
The one they'll put windows, what
Yeah.
furniture.
Yeah.
They'll do it for them. The one they want. When I keep building that foundation, you'll see wonders.
That's very true. Same way there's niggas who are like, I don't want a chick who will be there with me for my money in and lapo. To other girls, he comes and flaunts his money.
Eh?
Yeah, well, if he wants that girl, he'll flaunt that money. I've met niggas who are like, yo, angifuni ugeli ofuna imali yami inani mara he'll come to you and be like, you want to go out, what do you want, what should lunch? I buy for you, you want money, you want airtime, you want
New
what
phone, what's going on,
your phone, what's going on. So don't do struggle life, guys.
Oh, being delusional.
Don't, unless you really love that person and you feel like what you guys have is truly genuine. But if you feel like you're building this project for another person, guys. And you shouldn't be serious with the nigga who still needs
to grow up.
Who still needs to grow up. Do this, do that. And the guy has a whole connecting beard. Mara akakwazi ukusave imali ye-transport.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Looking at it, I keep you on a dates here and there. Valentine's Day, uyayikhohlwa. Yo, mina I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, yazi. What? Don't
guys, choose guys that will love you. Not the same way they love their mother. Choose guys that will share you even when they have you. Yeah, one of those ones.
Mara, don't date abomme. People who always mention their mother, who always compare you to their mother.
Mama's boy.
I feel like that's a weird
it's
relationship.
It's a red flag.
Go date your mother, yeah.
Oh, you cook. Oh, can you cook this? The way my mom wants it. Hi.
Lapo, you haven't even provided a single cow.
My. Hi, bo. Sing at any break.
Hi. Or just be single, like us.
3 a.m. I'm in the hotel. Bitch, I'm missing you in that throat, yeah.
Yes, honey. This is the end of the video. If you've reached this far, thank you for supporting us, and we truly
drop
like
that heart.
Drop that heart if you've reached this far. The red heart, to be specific. And if you oppose to anything we've mentioned, write down in the comments and we'll communicate with you. We might even do a reply video to those kind of comments. We thank you for supporting us.
So like,
comment,
turn your post notification on, sweeties.
And that's it, honey.
I love y'all.
Please follow us. Go Instagram. Also have cheap hair like
TikTok as well.
On
TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. Instagram. Those are our
Instagram.
We'll be somewhere here
or
up here.
Bye.
Bye.